Hey, how y'all doing?
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July weekend Friday.
Yeah. Today is actually the observed holiday. So people are off work and banks and businesses are closed.
Yes. And you know what is interesting? So when we've been doing these live videos, we've started doing them with intros and outros and different things. And today we're coming to you with a market update, and we are going from a nice cold start.
You know, it's so funny because I'm sitting there, you're like, okay, here we go. And I'm like, where's the intro? You're live. Okay. Hello. So
Yeah.
this is our very, very first market update of 2020. Jurgen and I used to do this. Was it last year or was it the year before?
The year before.
Oh my goodness. It has been a really long time, but it is very timely with where our market is. We get the question all the time. What's the market doing? How are prices? Are things going down? Are things going up? And so this time we're going to be able to share with you an overview of what's going on in our market areas and also some new listings and some open houses and some activities this weekend. So we're excited to do this with you guys every week. So
And oh, hey, I see them just coming across as Facebook users. But hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. We do have the scroll. So we're doing this. We are doing it renegade style. We said we didn't enlist our social media staff or anything else. We are just going at it. So if we today, it's not Sunday, but if you just give us a little grace today, that would be awesome. Oh, it's Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Yeah.
there we I'm trying to okay, so while we're on here, I'm gonna try to get on Facebook because I typically don't follow while we're on here,
Yeah.
so I can see who's commenting instead of Facebook user. But
Hey, good morning. Well, you know
yeah.
what? While you do that, what we always used to do to begin is we would talk about what's the weather. So here, watch this. Let's flip it over to the weather desk.
Okay. Where's your green screen? There's nothing on the back
I know.
screen.
I haven't started. Remember, we're going renegade on this. I mean, this is like pirate radio. What we've got for the weather, gonna pull it up right now, is we have today. Well, I'd like to say balmy, but it's really not. It's gonna be about 66 today. But guess what? For your 4th of July actual Independence Day, we're gonna be at a nice 71, and then staying tuned for Sunday, a balmy 75. So how you like that?
Yeah. Okay, I'm all for the 75 for sure.
Yeah,
So
and my Washington body is all about 70, 75. That's about as hot as I like it. That is just about perfect for me.
yeah. And the 80 is like that's perfect.
Yeah, I get a little warm at 80.
80 to 85 is like perfect. So
Well, you got Facebook on?
I do, but I'm it's weird because it's delayed from where we are. So it's like,
Mm.
okay, where are we? But I'm not seeing the comments on here. I can make a comment. So I can say, hi, Jurgen.
Well, hi. You can say it right here. And so structurally, we will continue to work on this. And again, today we just wanted to make sure we got out there and we got to you.
Yep.
What we'll do today is we're going to go over a couple market updates. Actually, John L. Scott comes out with a monthly update, and it's great information. We're going to start today going at the county level. Actually, even after the county level, we'll take it to the weekly level with the Northwest MLS, which is a full area. And then we got a couple of new listings we want to highlight for you. Have open houses, and then if there are a few things to do this weekend, we do have 4th of July. I want to bring a couple of things to you and just spend a little time.
That sounds good.
All right. So while you're looking at that, we are going to bring up the market update. Oh, hello. All right.
That was me.
So what's that? Oh,
That was me.
I thought it was for, oh. All right. So for the market update, what we're going to look at, we're going to bring it over to the side screen, and hopefully you can see this kind of well. Actually, I'll just pull it right up to the top. This is the update, and this is for Thurston County. If you can hear, Lennox will always give a little. Lennox Chairman CEO of John L. Scott. As the weather outside warms, the housing market in Thurston County is already piping hot, with sales activity intensity higher than it was at the same time last year. Homes priced up to $750,000 are virtually sold out, with sales activity intensity ranging from frenzy to extreme frenzy. 96% of sales activity takes place in this range. So the overall unsold inventory is down 54% compared to the same time last year. Each new listing is a welcome sight for buyers. And if you have been looking for a home as a buyer, you will definitely feel those words. So with this, what you're looking at is across the side here is you're going to see the price ranges. So getting it into different market segments so you can kind of see the intensity for each range. Next to that, where it says June new resale listings. So those are all the new listings that came on this past month in that price range. Next to that is June resale pending. So all the homes that actually went under contract during the month of June are going to be reflected there. July 1st, and this is the column, active resale listings. These are all the ones that are current or that were on the market during July or at the time of July 1st. And then month supply of inventory. So what the month supply of inventory is, based on the number of homes that sold over the past month, how long would it take to sell every home that is currently on the market? So for example, in the 0 to 250K, it shows that it has 0.8 months of inventory. That means it, based on how quickly we sold homes in June, it would take us all of 3 weeks to sell every home that is currently on the market on July 1st. So what that relates to is the next column over, months resale supply, says severe shortage. That just helps, instead of going with numbers, gives you a more visual or audible way of understanding what's going on in the market. Severe shortage. I think we all understand that. And down below, you can see a scale from green to kind of a burnt up color, extreme frenzy. Severe shortages right over. Oh, no, I'm sorry, going over to the sales activity. But severe shortage, you understand. The next one over is the percent pending first 30 days. So for every home that came on the market, how many of those homes went pending in the very first 30 days on market? Typically, it's much lower than this. But, I mean, you can see it is very, very fast. You can see actually down below here in a healthy market, that would be between 25 and 35% for a healthy sales activity. Right now, it's 65.2 in the 0 to 250K. We are in a frenzy. So if you are, for sellers, these are good signs. Definitely need inventory. Bringing in inventory will help to ease this up just a little bit. For buyers, this is kind of hard. Now you have some great things that are working in your favor with interest rates, but it's just a matter of finding the home. All right, so that was just a quick overview of this. You can see everywhere from frenzy to extreme frenzy, all the way down. The only healthy parts where it is a little bit more time to breathe for buyers in there is the 750 to 1 million plus, just because you have a much more selective crowd that is purchasing or looking in that range. So Davina, that is Thurston County.
Yeah. So
a lot of overview. You want to do Pierce?
Sure, I can do Pierce, and we're seeing a lot of the same in Pierce County. It's actually more intense in Pierce County than it is in Thurston County, and so part of the same in that 0 all the way up to the $750,000 range. We're seeing extreme frenzy levels, where in the first 30 days, things are flying off the market. Between 66 and 89% of listings are selling in the first 30 days. And we're looking at inventory levels all below 1%, up to that $750,000, month supply of inventory under 1 month in those price ranges. And what's interesting is that in the 750 up to 1 million plus, it's surge and strong. So almost nearly half of those listings are selling in the first 30 days. And so that's a little bit more intense than even what we're seeing in Thurston County. What's really great as well. So we're talking about all of this for the, for the sellers, and, it's a great time, to sell your home, but buyers, look at over here, right there where it says unbelievable interest rates. Of course, interest rates change daily, multiple times daily, but they are hovering right around 3% and below. What an amazing time to purchase. Your dollar goes so much farther. And just imagine, at higher interest rates, when interest rates were at 5 and 6%, your purchase power is greatly diminished. So when you look at maybe prices might be a little bit on the higher side, when you look at the affordability factor, it is an amazing time to buy. So we don't want to miss that mark as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot of information.
It was a lot of information.
And what's good is this week we'll go over more of the broad look. And then next week, once we get a little firming of the numbers, we'll actually be able to take it a little bit deeper. So if we want to get a little more of a look at zip codes or areas within the Northwest MLS, we'll actually have some more in-depth numbers. If you guys are ever curious about any of this, feel free to put it in the comments to let us know. If we don't have it this go round, we'll get it for you next go round, just because this is really about giving value back to you.
That is right. Yeah. So we're talking about the market. Now let's talk about what's going on in our offices as far as what listings we have. Are we there yet?
Whoops.
Oh,
just before you got to there, wanted to show one other thing, which is a weekly. So told you we would help you take a look at and I'll bring this up to the front so you can see it a little bit better too. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to show you. Hold on just a sec. This is learning on the job. OJT. All right, here we go. What we're seeing here is we've got just the weekly numbers. This one in particular, this is want to be able to show numbers, but don't want to be too confusing with numbers, right? So want to show you just a couple quick things that are going on a weekly basis. This is the number of new listings, both residential and condos in all of the Northwest MLS. And want to show you this. This is essentially starting from when COVID began. And when COVID began, we saw a big dip in the market. This is the number of new listings, both condos and residential, that came on the market. This past week, from June 22nd to June 28th, this is actually a really good marker and sign. For the very first time since COVID began, we have slightly, just ever so slightly, more listings on the market this past week than we did of the same week last year. Now, when we look at pendings, well, what does that mean? Well, that means on pendings, the homes that are actually going under contract, we've actually started to see more homes going under contract more recently. So because the pace of all the homes that are coming to the market are going under contract so quickly, we're actually seeing more pendings this year than last year, but it's only really just begun on that. And then the last indicator wanted to show you, or actually the second to last indicator wanted to show you, is same time last year compared to this year is the number of sales. So sales is a lag indicator, which means that it happens after other things occur. So we see that there are actually a lot fewer sales this past week, this year than it was last year. But because we see so many pendings and new listings on, we'll see that number bump up along the way here. And then the very last one to show you on this week to week, year over the past year, is what we see with the new or with the increase on prices. And we can see we're outpacing last year. And this one is for the past week, we actually saw it go from 436,500 last week to 474,900. So a good bump in the equity position on that, or the appreciation on that. So that is the numbers on a weekly basis. Hopefully that made sense.
Yeah, just a great appreciation that we're seeing in our
Oh, well,
market
thank
right
you.
now. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah. Just it's a it really is, we're going through some really odd times, but our housing market is definitely seeing a really different market as well. I mean, this is we've been constantly talking about it, but this is the market that we're seeing is haven't had a market like this since the crash, since before the crash.
Yeah. But what's awesome about it is the conditions that are, well, I don't know if I'd call it awesome. As far as for the health of the market, what's awesome about this is it's not due to speculation. It's not due to poor lending practices. This is really a completely outside occurrence with the coronavirus, with uh, forces you couldn't see. But the market in and of itself is a very healthy market. We're not overbuilt. We're not. People aren't out there speculating. It's yeah.
Right. We're looking there really is a supply and demand issue that we're
Mhm.
and yeah. So we don't have a crystal ball, but we're gonna ride the wave of the housing wave together and see where we all land. So um are we ready to see what's going on in our
New listings.
new listings? You
Yeah.
know, and you know, we don't have a ton just because our housing we are on an inventory shortage. So we have a few, and we just wanted to bring them to your attention. Amanda Rainey in our DuPont office has listed a home in Edgewood, 12516 Edgemere Drive Southwest. It is a two-story home, 1866 square feet. It is 3 bed, 2.5 bath, situated on a large lot with mature landscaping, covered porch, deck, sprinkler, near shopping and very quick highway access. It is listed at 425. If you are interested in learning more about this listing, you can reach out to Amanda Rainey.
What's that?
All right, I'm done. You're next.
Yeah. You know what? I was looking at the pictures going, that is a fantastic hot tub room.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's got the the skylights, and it almost feels like a sauna when you walk in, but open
Yeah.
and bright. Yeah. Go check it out. Can make an
Yeah.
appointment. And again, you know what? Real quick on showing and access. Thurston County is different from Pierce County, right? So in Thurston County, if you have a whole family with you and you want to see a house, you're not going to be able to all get in at one time. We are limited to only 3 people into a home showing at one time. So the real estate agent and 2 people. That's where we are in Pierce County. Now in Thurston County, you are not limited to the number of people that can attend with a showing. So just want to bring that up. There are not open houses allowed in Pierce County. So only virtual live stream opens are allowed in Pierce. So you're not going to see opportunities where you can actually go and walk through a home. What's great about this one, it has a 3D tour, so you can do a virtual walkthrough of this property. So I just wanted to add.
Fantastic. And another one in Pierce County. So that is going along the same route. This is a condo in DuPont, 2280 Bob's Hollow Lane, Unit B. It is 339, 950 for a condo. It's 1,477 square foot. That's a good sized condo. This is from Amy Fraser has got this one on the market, and you can see it is just a really pretty condo. So you've got plenty of space. It looks as though we are going across and through. Nice little backsplash through there. And just for, again, one of the condos, just a lot of space. You got your garage. You've got your open space in there. And you can see you've got the 2-car garage for it. Yeah, this is fantastic. And condos we don't see very many condos come up in DuPont. So typically when they hit the market, they're off the market very quickly. They're really desirable. DuPont is just such a lovely community. So yeah, this is one to check out. $339,950, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,477 square foot condo in DuPont.
Yeah. Very good. And, you know,
Right.
and that location is really close to shopping. You can walk. It's really good walking distance. Not far from the park as well. So,
Yeah,
yep,
close to everything.
close.
Nice listing, Amy.
Yep. And want to say hi, give a quick shout out. I just lost the screen. So Penny, hello Penny, and I know Valerie, hello Valerie, Jennifer, hello. So wanted to say hi. Oh, you're seeing names now.
I'm not sure if this is just on the talent page because we've got it in a couple different spots. So yes.
Okay. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, you guys. And I know some of you are going to be watching this as later on throughout the day. And just thanks for watching and make sure you look out for us each week. We will be here. There is a listing in Roy. This is actually my listing. It just went up yesterday. It is in the city of Roy, or the town of Roy, at 205 2nd Street East. It's a cute little rambler, just over 1,000 square feet. It's got an attached one-car garage. It's a little bit. It's actually an oversized garage on a huge corner lot. And it's got garden space on the outside, like literally fruits and vegetables. So if you are ready to start growing and eating your veggies, it's already veggies and fruits that's already there. Herb garden as well. This one, it's got all laminate floors on the interior. It's just really clean and sweet, and it's really at an affordable price. So it's 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. Again, with a 1-car attached garage on a fully fenced, really nice lot in Roy on the corner. See the little fruit, the garden. I mean, they are so green thumbs that so someone would just, could just take over and just keep growing. So this one's listed at $285. So I don't think it's going to last really long on the market. It's in an extremely affordable price range, price point. So really cute. And I want to give a big shout out to Jennifer with Premier Home Staging and Design. She did the staging on this one as well. So, and it is an occupied home. So she used their furniture and did a little whippersnap on it. And there we go. This one also has a video tour as well. So you can watch that. But yep. And those are our listings.
Nice. All right. Well, from the listings, don't have anything pulled up for it specifically, but we actually have, I should have had that on there already. But we also have open houses going on at Mill Pond this weekend, right?
Yes, we do. And hey, this is the thing. Mill Pond is in Thurston County. It is a premier home community, new construction, like a master plan community. And Mill Pond is open. So if you need somewhere to go, open houses are happening daily out at Mill Pond, except for Thursdays. That is the day that they're closed. So if today and from 12 to 5, Mill Pond is open. The model is open. The homes are available to tour. And also this weekend, Sunday, it is open, and it is open every day except for Thursday, 12 to 5 during the week. So head out and meet. There's a Mill Pond site crew that's out there to host you guys and give you the tours. We are right now looking at the Mill Pond website, which is thevillage@millpond.com, where you can view the plans. You can view information about the community. You can actually make an appointment from there. There's also the phone number you can call. There are some really, really beautiful homes. And with the market being where it is, there are pre-sales that are available too. Mill Pond is not sold out. So if you are having a hard time getting an offer accepted, you can come into Mill Pond and find your home and build your dream. So
yeah, no, it's phase 2 of a planned community that is going to have a community center, a little bit of a small business area, just mixed residential. It's fantastic. Phase 2 of 3 phases.
Yep. Yep. Great community. So head out again if you want to look at the website, the village at millpond.com.
All right. So just because Thurston County just got into open houses, there just aren't a whole heck of a lot of open houses right now.
No, they're not. And we'll see how that changes. This is the second weekend in Thurston County that open houses have been allowed. Last weekend was the first weekend. And I think in the entire county we looked, there were only 8 open houses. I mean, obviously that might be indicative of we don't have a lot of listings either, but there's not a ton of open houses going on. So yeah. So speaking of this weekend, we said Mill Pond was open this weekend, and it's 4th of July is tomorrow. And usually we're all planning our weekend, fireworks plans of, whether it's where we're going to go or who we're going to host so what's going on with you this weekend, Jurgen?
Well, first I'm going to help somebody show home as soon as we get off here. So I am going to, we're just going to spend time with family and just enjoy. For the first time, I think we are going to be relatively calm. We might, I don't know. I have never watched the fireworks on TV. I may actually do some of that this weekend, as opposed to normally trying to out blow up everybody else around me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Last year was, I think it was a big, huge blow up. Anyway, I won't talk about that. But yeah, so there's things that are going on still virtually this weekend. What's going on what's going on in the area this weekend?
Well, the understanding I have, and I don't have it pulled up, and definitely check it out. It's harder this year to find any single source of what's happening for fireworks or for shows, etc. But if memory serves me correctly, we have something going on in Tumwater this evening. There is a show at Lacey, and I think it actually starts at 4:00. Check that out. I can't remember. I thought at first JBLM was still doing a show, but I think it actually got canceled. If you want to park outside of Cheney Stadium, they have a fireworks show going on there, or they're going to do that virtually as well. So you can stream it off of the Rainiers website, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is actually on their Facebook page.
Yeah, Tacoma Rainiers Facebook page. And there are a lot of fireworks shows that are going to be virtually done, and some of them are even rebroadcasting from previous years. The difference is, if you had one such as the T-Town fireworks show, which is, I guess, one of the biggest in the whole area, is not. It's going to be moved, provided into September, provided that it doesn't get interrupted again by COVID.
Right, the Freedom Fair normally that is huge, and it says September, but not sure.
Yeah,
what's going to happen there? So, yep.
So we'll get you more. We'll try to get you more events along the way as we do our wrap ups, because we're going into the weekend. We want to have a little bit of fun.
I know.
I am taking this weekend to be with family.
You know what? I think it's interesting, because there's been, we've had holidays while we've been in quarantine, and of course things have been canceled. And what I've found is that we put so much more effort a lot of times into the events, and getting prepped for the events. Like if you're hosting people, we're so much into, I got to get the food and I got to get this. And then we miss the purpose. And what I've personally have found, even going through, birthdays and, graduations and, just celebrations that we normally have, and how much smaller they've been and intimate they've been. And I've actually been able to pay more attention to the event and not the preparation of the event and the other people that, just what are we celebrating and why, and focusing on that has been so much more, I've been so much more intentional. I think we've all been so much more intentional about that. So I'm actually looking forward to just hanging low this weekend and just having some quiet time. and not running around and, blowing up things and,
You know, and I have to say, I'm saying this right now, but I am going to feel a little. There will be a little loss in my heart for not doing the big bunch of fireworks, but at the same time, it'll be fun for a year to do something a little bit different.
Yeah. So campgrounds are still open, national parks are still open. So I know people are going out and they're going camping and they're having fun. So still a lot of time to get out and enjoy the outside and celebrate still during this time. So it's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Now it's time to.
We went really long today. This was our first one. This was unscripted. We kind of we said, okay, these are things we want to do. Let's go. You do that. I do that. Yeah. So hopefully next time we'll be a little bit more precise. And but thank you guys for hanging out with us today.
Yeah. And let us know what you learned in the comments. So no, we just want to continue to give you good information. Hopefully you found value out of what we give. If there's a way that we can do something that speaks a little more directly either to a question that you have or something that you'd like to see, please let us know. You can private message us. Just check it out and, definitely look forward to seeing you. We'll be here again next week.
Yep. And enjoy the holiday weekend and be safe.
All right.
Are we going to go be bold?
If you started with 10 fingers before the weekend, let's make sure you have 10 on Monday, okay?
All right. Let's be bold then. On 3?
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Be bold.
Be bold. All right. Bye.